quick intro on the day. We are hiking the Matanuska Glacier, and we're going with 907 Tours, and they're picking us up at our RV park. And they showed up 15 minutes early, so now we have to rush out the door.
Now we're like, holy crap. Okay.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
This is going to be the back one. You want to measure the back one if you want to get the size. We've estimated it's about 6.5 inches, so that bear is going to be about 6-7 feet tall.
Hiking on a glacier in Alaska.
It was like,
Check.
it was like one of the most like quintessential like Alaskan things to do that like we couldn't not do it. And I'll be honest, I thought it was just gonna be kind of kitschy, like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then we got out there and I was like, this is freaking awesome. Like, I was not expecting it to be that cool.
Yeah, it's 3 miles out and back from the parking lot in the tent area.
Mm-hmm.
They give
So I
you
mean, you got a solid hike in, like, you know, and a lot of it was like climbing up the ice and going down the ice.
They give you micro spikes, and those work really well. We've never used them before.
I kind of want a pair now. Like,
you basically just stomp your feet like a toddler throwing a tantrum, and they stick into the ice.
that's what David said I looked like, because I'm like,
That's how they work.
yeah, I mean, I just was trying to be safe. You can drive straight to the glacier and do it there. We are in Anchorage currently, and
Yep.
you booked, what was
We
the
went
tour?
through 907 Tours. We have
Yes.
Lori as our guide. She's a local in the area, so they guide you out onto the glacier. You follow them because it's an active glacier and the route changes every day. So they tell you which way to go, where to step, not to step. There was actually a point where he took the pickaxe and dumped it into water, and he could not touch with the pickaxe, and they said they tested it with 50 or 100 foot pole they tested, and they still didn't hit the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So very important to follow their trail. When you walk down to the face of the glacier, there's the full face, which is 400 to 500 feet tall, and then they got kind of a glacial front pond, lake, whatever you want to call it, that's about 50 feet deep. But then he said it's about another 1,000 to 1,200 feet of ice below that.
There's like ice, and then lake, and then like where we were standing. Like, it was just wild. It was cool.
And then we got to eat some puzzle ice.
Puzzle
Because the way it
ice.
chips away, it looks like a puzzle piece.
Looks like puzzle pieces. Be careful you don't break a tooth.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe just suck on it.
Seriously, it is ridiculously hard and clear.
And the white ice, so there's going to be a lot of air in there, like it's not super dense. It's going to give you a lot of gas.
And actually, if you look really close, you could see the water almost melting on the inside, and you could see it like trickling down, on the inside of the ice. You could touch the ice, and it felt smooth on the outside, but you could see water like trickling through it, and that was really cool to see.
We're heading up to Palmer to the Musk Ox farm.
And our founder, John Teal Jr., wanted to be able to domesticate an animal that's adapted to an Arctic climate so that people in those really cold areas of the world could have a farm animal suited to that area. The only other Arctic farm animal, the reindeer. So he was trying to do that, and that's where our focus has been. We've been raising musk oxen since the 50s. We've been selectively breeding them for domestication since the 60s. What you're interested in is the winter underhair, the kiviute, which is the soft fiber right next to the skin. It's really dense and thick. Now you don't have to shave or shear a musk oxen to get that winter under hair. Honestly, don't shave them. They're bald for a very long period of time and they can't regulate body temperature. What you're interested in is letting it shed off naturally. Now the bulls have that really nice big horn set for the head butting, and because they have such a heavy skull, they have a big hump on their back. Now the hump on their back is not fat or water storage, it is literally bone for muscle attachment to help support their necks. You have your eye sockets on the side of your head. This gives them a wide range of views. It's also why they have that blind spot. So musk ox want to be able to see almost 360 degrees around them to make sure predators aren't sneaking up. They really don't care what's underneath their nose because they can smell it and they can eat it. And that means that if they see any movement out of the corner of their eye, they're going to kind of basically side-eye you, trying to get a view of it. And to them, it could be a wolf, so that's why they're more likely to charge. This is not an animal that's going to run away from wolves, really. They're not athletic. They can sprint at 30 miles per hour, but they cannot maintain it. Their heart is literally too small for their body. So very short spurts of activity. I mean like 15 minutes and I'm gonna nap because that was exhausting. If you look up their nose, they've got a really interesting swirl pattern. This is excessive than what most mammals have. Advanced because it's designed to heat air. Like most Alaskans, they have heating, not air conditioning. Air is breathed in, it goes through that nasal passage, it warms up before it hits the lungs. Really nice if it's negative 60 degrees out, right?
Really soft.
It's really soft. Like you gotta like really get in there, but you can feel how thick it is. Has that been touched?
How's it pronounced? Quiviate? Quiviate? Or quivit? Or quiviate? How do you pronounce it?
I don't know what it is. What is it?
The yarn.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you're saying. What are you?
Kiviute.
Bingo.
I think that's gonna wrap up this video. We'll see you next time.
Bye.